So guys, hello and welcome back to another Xplane11 video. Today I'm joining on the ground in Zakynthos, the little island in Greece. That's the little island, one of the many little islands. Yeah, we're just in the turnaround at the moment. You join me here after a flight down from Manchester. Now today we're taking this aircraft up to Doncaster, little base change for us today. Yeah, something a little bit different. We're using the X Simulations scenery for Doncaster, and this is some lovely freeware scenery for Zakynthos that we're rocking with today. First thing you probably noticed from square one is my aircraft looking a little bit naked today. She hasn't got any titles on her at the front. Unless you live under a rock, you will know COVID happened. You know I don't know if you've heard of it or not. Yeah, it's a bit of a pandemic. And this thing actually went to Sunwing during the winter. But it was fully re-registered into a Canadian aircraft. And then once they changed it back, they did it in Canada, stripped the titles off of the tail, and then brought it back. But because of COVID, they never actually got a chance to paint TUI on the front of it before the summer season kicked off mid-July. So yeah, it's flying on like this. It's a bit of an exception because the rest of the Sunwing gang, so to speak, that went across there are also painted like orange in the Sunwing colours, but this one's got a bit of a sort of hybrid TUI here. But yeah, anyway, that's the story behind the livery. Yeah, so head up to Doncaster today. Flight time's 3 hours and 17 minutes. Cruising at 360, stopping 38 eventually. And we're taking 189 passengers home after the world's shortest summer season. So yeah, anyway, without further ado, I'll stop rambling and we'll get in the flight deck and get set up. So, as I say, we're in a turnaround state. TUI realigned the IRSs in the turnaround, so that's what's going on at the moment. We are at Lima Golf Zulu Alpha. GPS, stick it in there. Route, we're going to Doncaster, which is Echo Golf Charlie November. We are TOM2JT Juliet Tango today. We're departing runway 34, and we are out today via the Ostes 2 Delta, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Ostes 2 Delta. Good stuff. Have a quick look at this before we do the rest of the route, just to make sure we're all happy with it. Departure Ostes 2 Delta. It's out of 3-4, pretty simple, straightforward enough. We fly at 70 meters Zakynthos, right heading 024 to establish on a 359 radial outbound from Zakynthos. We follow that until 30 DME. Wait, no, we don't. We follow that all the way to Ostes, which is 55.6. No, sorry, that's the coordinates. I'm stupid. Yeah, so we follow that all the way out to Ostes. So yeah, pretty straightforward enough for us today. So that is going to be 108, which I've already got tuned because I did a VOR approach here. You want a radial of 359 set for that, and I'm going to leave 340 set in this side for the runway heading. So you can see that aligns quite nicely there. Runway heading 324 to the 359 radial and out to Ostes. Good. Right, so I'll quickly skip the rest of the route in, and yeah, I'll get cracking with that. Okay, that's the routing done. I just checked through that as well, so we can activate and execute that. There's no ATC on, so no worries about getting clearance at all. So, what we can do, I'm going to take us off of plan mode. There we go. Route performance, 0 fuel weight. Is it that? It's not that actually, it's changed. I forgot to enter this. We are now running at, that's going to be 16,792. What? Oh, 2. Yes, 59903. Cool. 39.9. Our final reserve today is 2.4, and we are primary alternate of Manchester. That's the Nexus 15, cruising at 360 initially. Cruise winds 276 at 12, so pretty calm, and that's an average of a headwind of 9 knots, which is practically nothing. The ice is 5 degrees. We can execute all that then. Next stage is the N1 limit, which we're going to calculate. So I'm going to get the monitor capture up, which I should have really prepped, shouldn't I? It's been a long time since I've done this. I'm recording when, or as and where I can, which isn't a lot of time at the moment, because there's a hell of a lot going on. Welcome to the life of a fucking sex farmer. Okay, so here's our performance data. It's Zakynthos, runway 34. Condition is dry, and the winds are 010 at 7 knots. OAT is a lovely 31 degrees. I wish I was here right now. QNH 1011. Optimum, we want 5 on and off. Our predicted takeoff weight today is 71,200, if I round it up to the nearest 100. And that gives us takeoff in 36 degrees with flat 5, which is pretty small margins, to be honest. So, just 36 degrees, and that should give us an N1 of near enough 98.5. It's given us 99.5, so I'm happy with that. It is more and not less, that's the important thing. Flux 5, we are 143, 145 and 152. Yeah, these all match up perfectly, so nothing to worry about there. Our winds, as I said before, 010 at 7 knots. Runway headings 340. I'm not actually sure of the noise event departure procedure here. I'll quickly look it up. It's usually the NEDP2, usually, or Bravo. So you either climb to 1,000 feet and accelerate 1,000, or 800, 800. It is, yeah, 1,000, 1,000. So 1,000 or 1,000, and the engine out for 3-4, 1,600, runway heading at 25 nautical miles, and then hold. So I'm going to stick a Zak in here, and 25 nautical mile range just so the MSA is in, so we can see it. Right, I'll start that done. We'll go 152 on the V2. Flight directors can come on now. We'll zoom this in a little bit so you can see what we're doing. We can arm L11B nav, actually. You can do both of them. Look at the chart with regards to levels. Well, actually, we should probably read this in a bit more detail. We have a max speed limit of 210 knots there, a bank angle of 15 degrees. I'm going to set that just in case we need heading select. We need 160 or above by 30 DME of Zakynthos. And that is it, because there was no more turns for us, so we don't have any bank angle or speed limits after that one. Good, so I'm going to set the initial climb as 160 then. Good stuff. Okay, we are on AP power at the moment, I should have said that. That's just whirring away, we haven't got ground power here at the moment at least. What I will check quickly is I'm going to have a look at Doncaster's elevation. 55, so it's out to 50 feet then. Get the wheel well light off, I'm assuming the first officer's finished his walk around by this point. Fuel pumps on. Right. I think we're nearly there then. We'll need to set 1020 in the Barrow, that's the MFR right here. The airport elevation's, I think it's 14 feet or something like that. So round it up to the nearest 10 plus 1,000. Alright, reset the clocks as well. Good stuff, I think we're nearly there then. Quick go through the overhead flows. That should be 380 though. Right, that is all good. We set all of our VORs, we have briefed the SID. I've got Unicom set, and I've got VHF2 off. Right, I think we're nearly ready to go then. All we can do in that case, if I start shutting some doors, ground handling can leave. What we can do is get better pushback up. Pre-plan, and it's going to go this way. Like, so. Yep, I'm going to request it straight away so he can start getting himself connected to our aircraft. There we go, up he comes. So he'll take his time to do his thing. Get the hydraulics pressurised. Anti-collision light on. Packs can go to off. We can get rid of the chocks and disconnect the GPU. It's gone very quiet all of a sudden, hasn't it? It's like very, very quiet, more so than normal. So that's alt off. I'm going to start the block time. Right, I think we're nearly there. Okay, we'll run through the before start checklist and the pre-flight even as well. Oxygen, I did that in Manchester, that's test 100%. Instrument transfer and display switches are normal and auto. Window heats are on, the pressurization restrictor is auto. Flight instruments set, parking brakes set, start levers are cut off. Project's complete. Before start checklist, factory doors closed and locked. Fuel, we have 11.4 tonnes on board and the pumps are on. Passenger signs are on, windows are locked. MCP is set, takeoff speeds are set. CG proof is completed, rudder and aileron trim are 3 and 0. Takeoff, taxi and takeoff briefing is completed and the anti-collision light is on. That's before start check's complete. Good. Right, it does seem too quiet, doesn't it? It's like something's missing. It's strange. Now I know we haven't got the airflow going, but it is a little bit weird. Right, anyway, we're ready to go then.
Connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, well, start number 2. Start to ground. We've got an NT rotation. Oh, that's on manual for some reason. N1 rotation. I need to go back to both. There we go. Oil pressure's rising. 3, 4, 5. Fuel in. Fuel flow. EGT. And away it goes. If I do sound a little dreary today, I do apologise. I'm recording this on like 2 hours of sleep. It's a horrible night, and then right as I was getting to sleep, the police chopper rocked up outside at like 500 feet and just sat there. It's like having a blender in your ear for hours. I genuinely could have killed him. Anyway, that's my story. Start number 1, I got into rotation. We got N1 rotation. Oil pressure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuel in. Fuel flow. EGT rising. Good. I'm just finishing the push there. It is strangely quiet. What is it? It's eerie. Even like more. It's more than normal. I don't know what it is. Something's confusing me. Oh, right. There we go, that's done.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set. Starter's cut out.
Disconnecting tows. Stand by.
TUI's pretty fluid with their vortex checklist. I've seen them set the flaps in the push before when I flew them. There we go, I'm back to life again. Loud plane. Go flaps 5. Our trim today is 6 units. So set that. Good. I get the systems page up. 2 good starts. Disconnect please. Recall's checked. And right now I need to chill and wait for the tug to tell us that he's buggered off, and then do a flight control check and get taxiing. Good stuff. Nice and easy so far. Nothing's gone wrong yet. There we go. So full down, full up, full left, full right, control. Rudder left, rudder right, and neutral. Okay, that's complete. Forward taxi checklist. The generators are on, proves it on. Anti-ice is not required. Isolation off auto. Start switches on continuous. Recalls checked. Auto brakes RTO. Start levers are idle. Descent flight controls are checked, and the ground equipment is clear. And we have the hand signal received. Good. That's the forward taxi checks complete. Okay, battle release. Taxi light on. We're clear left and clear right. Get a bit of thrust in. We'll get ourselves moving. So we've got a tiny bit on the apron here, and then we'll go straight onto the runway Alpha, and we'll enter the backtrack. Cool. Okay, so we are just about to get to the end of the runway now. Spin it around in a circle, and we'll go for it. So, 40 up checklist. Flaps 5, we've got the green light and stabiliser trim 6 units set. 40 checks complete. Got the fix on, taxi light off. Ding the cabin crew. And we will swing it into the turning circle. I'll have to a little bit late there to turn. Do a little bit of thrust in to keep us moving. So all the way around, we need lots of thrust here and a lot of teller action, because I hadn't done the best job entering this turn, I'll be honest. Right, swing all the way around. I get a nice wing view as we do so. Okay, idle a thrust and hopefully roll out onto the centre line. That'll do. Right, so the weather radar on. All the three tracks can come on now. Right, takeoff. Set clock 40%. A little bit of downset pressure. Stabilised toga. Set takeoff thrust. N1 LNAV toga. 98.5% N1 thrust is set. Checked. Got a hold. Keep it there. V1. Rotates. Pulls it right and gear up. LNAV. 400 feet jets. Nice wing view. I think it's Argosy down there, so that's where I stayed in my team as Zakynthos. 1,000 feet, and VNA's already kicked in, we're accelerating. So we'll just ease off on the pitch there and hold it there so we can begin to bring up to retraction speeds. Look at that. Lovely stuff. All can look a bit blurry at times, but God, it can do some good as well. Right, flaps 1. There we go. And we kind of go flaps up because we need to maintain that maximum 210 knot speed restriction. Just trim it out so we can fly nicely. So maintain 210 knots when we get there, which the flight director should help us with. That should do quite nicely there. Just the cabin crew, SATA switching goes off, we don't need them. Okay, we're getting that right hand turn. Intercept. That's the slightly accelerated now to 30 knots. A bit of leeway. That's gorgeous. Okay, flaps up. Nice easy bank angle into this turn here. Just keep trimming it out. Accelerate to 250 now. And reset the fire rate. I'm going to set standard pressure to pounds at flight level. Gear can go to off. Rolling out of this turn onto the intercept heading. And the other fact that everyone wants to be lower, I'm like purposely choosing to stay this way just so it's a lot more controlled the way it's accelerating. So if I went for that now, it would speed would bomb it through the roof and then it won't be picked up really sharply as well. I just wanted to gently accelerate in a controlled manner. Because those planes are very clever. They do stuff in the fastest way possible, not the most comfortable way, and then easiest to control. So I'm just gonna hold it about there. You can see it's still gently accelerating, so that's fine. Go on that left hand turn, pitch down slightly because we use a little bit of lift in the turn. I'm just holding it there. And now as we're approaching 250 knots, we get onto the flight thereafter. Just so we can keep our speed. And I'll zoom it out for a little bit of reference so you can see where the hell I am. Okay. Gently roll out. I think this is heading, well, radio 359 outbound Zakynthos, isn't it? shots. Okay, so what I can do actually, if I go VOR, hey, okay. There we got a VOR up now, so we can use that for visual reference as well as the flight director who's following LNAV. Because the ND is not doing us much good, to be honest, at the moment. It's not exactly something we need. So we can use this for a little bit of reference of how accurately we're following that VOR radial that we set. Okay, I'm just nearly onto it now. Holding it steady there. There's Kefalonia down there with no awful apparently. So I haven't been there, so this summer season has been so ridiculously short. I mean, obviously with good reason, but nevertheless it has been stupidly short. For 100, we've got like a month of actual flying. And release the passengers as well. Got command day, so the plane can handle itself now. No, that's a map now then, because we're not tracking that. I don't really need the assistance anymore. Okay, active checklist, engine bleeds are on. Packs are also, landing gears up and off. And the flaps are up, no lights, active checklist is completed. Good stuff, right, that's us on our way to Doncaster.
This is you ending fire, then we shall all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. And if we should die, we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time. Calling out Father, oh, prepare as we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire in the trees, and I see fire, hollow and soul, I see fire, blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me.
So welcome back guys, you're joining the cruise. We've been here for just over 2 hours now, and I'm going to start planning our arrival into Doncaster now. See, top listeners just encroaching on the ND now. I'm going to get done nice and early. So our arrival today, or our routing I should say, takes us as far as Vegas, which is just there as you can see. Now this is a generic arrival from the east, because the stars for Doncaster are all like up this area and around there. There's nothing here. So we route up at Vegas, and then we're gonna, our routing is going to sit direct to Doncaster Sheffield ADB. ADB? ADF. what the hell's an ADB? Yeah, so we're going to route to there, supposedly to join onto the ILS for runway 02. However, I have no intention of flying straight to there. I'm probably going to spin it out like that and join the ILS and bring it in that way. Isn't my plan, but nevertheless we'll have to stick this in just to get the controllers happy. So, FNY, I'm not going to think of what else that could be abbreviated of. We're going to do the ILS Yankee for runway 02. ILS Yankee is for category Charlie aircraft and category Delta. We are a category Charlie, so Yankee for us today. We're doing the Fox and the Yankee transition, and as I said, we're not using a star. So we'll just go ahead and execute that. Now if we go and check MATND, and we go step, a bit far. Well, you can see there we got Hotbed, Vegas, Doncaster, Sheffield, and we have this weird transition, which I mean, you can obviously see I'm thinking about just going in like that and swinging it around that way, but that's there in case for some reason we need to fly that. Doncaster Airport itself, runway is quite long. It's 747, so I'm guessing here easily with cargo. So I'm thinking an automatic 2 landing with flat 30 should be more than suffice. Touchdown, roll out, and hopefully get off on Charlie 1 straight into the apron and park up. Fandabidozy. Right, 11095 is our ILS. 11095 and 11095. 018 is the runway course. So again, we'll set that on both sides. There we go. Onto the chart. See, 252 is our minima today. With regards to weather, meteorological conditions down in Doncaster, absolutely nothing to worry about. The winds are variable at 2 knots, so pathetically nothing. QH1023, so fairly standard pressure, slightly on the high side, but nothing to worry about there. Temperature is 15 degrees and the dew point 6, so the chance of any fog or the reduced visibility is minuscule. Alternates, our primary alternate, as I said earlier, is Manchester. We also have Leeds, we have East Midlands, and God forbid if we actually had to, we have Humberside, but who actually wants to end up in Humberside? I'm saying this deliberately to piss Jake off. Transition level 5060, I believe is what we'll be using today, or might be 70, but we have no data on that. Descent forecast, we have winds for 300, 220 and 150, and they are as follows. 0944, this is actually pathetic, this is not like practically nothing. We have 105 at 7 and 105 at 8, so very minuscule winds. ISA, well, the temperature is 15 degrees and the ISA is spot on 0, and the QH, as I said before, is 1023. No, oh, I've messed that up. 1023. Okay, that's a very low pressure, 102. Good stuff. Just getting an estimate of our landing weight. We are burning at the moment 2.2 tonnes per hour of fuel. We're due to Doncaster in 1 hour and 4 minutes, so we'll call it an hour. And we're going to have to factor this in as well. So 2 tonnes roughly is 2 tonnes lighter we're going to be, which brings us down to 63 tonnes. And that gives us 146 as our estimated approach reference speed. We're doing runway 02, so we'll stick some radios in just to give us a bit of visual guidance as we fly the approach. 510. The MSA is about the Fox and Yankee VOR. I'm sure you all can very clearly see what that could be an abbreviation of, and I'm trying very hard not to say it because they keep popping into my head. I'm going to pre-tune the Doncaster Sheffield ADF 388, I believe that was. No, 338, my bad. So we've got this in case for some reason we need it, if everything else goes completely wrong. Right, so that's that sorted. Approach briefing, as I said, I'm planning on vectoring from Vegas to establish an ILS 02. Touchdown, Osprey 2, flat 30, Charlie 1, weather is not an issue. MSA 3200 to the left of the north-south divide. Oh, sorry, the east-west divide, isn't it? And then we have 1700 and 1900 on the east side on the north-south divide. Good. That's all sorted. All indications are normal. We've had a fairly uneventful flight, to be honest. Been nice and relaxed up here. But yeah, so that's us all planned out for our arrival then. So I'll talk to you guys when we begin the approach.
we got too close to the flame. Calling out, Father, oh, hold fast and we will watch the flames burn open on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the tree. I see fire.
So guys, welcome back. Just passing through 6,000 feet now, just beginning the approach into Doncaster. We're just slowly vectoring ourselves now onto a base leg, just gently turning it around to establish about 10 miles, give or take. Nice gentle turn. We did vector ourselves from Vega, I don't know if you saw it during the time lapse there, but yeah. Oh, hello, what's that? Disused airfield, or is it disused? No, it's not a runway. What's that? Airport. Echo Golf number Echo. Is that? I'm pretty sure it's military, isn't it? Let's have a look. Gamston. No, it's not military. Whatever Gamston is, there it is. Right, so we'll do right heading 290, and it'll slowly turn us around on this bank angle, so we can get ourselves positioned nicely. Cool. Nice ease. Doncaster's a nice place to approach to. It's quite rural. Right, I'm going to ease off on the center rig because we're just down below the glide there, you can see. So if I ease off on this, we should be able to get a CDA, continuous descent arrival. Hopefully. Right. That's at 25 degrees again, so you can make a nice sharp turn when we come to establish. Set this to 700, and I've got flaps 1, set speed to 200. Oh, I've got some speed bricks out, I forgot about that. Oops, down, there we go. Okay, approach checklist, got altimeters 1023 set, approach check's complete. I'll keep following this heading for now. About 1.5–2 miles will turn in. 1,000 to go, all checked. Just ease off on the set rate again. And no, sure, keep the heading for the moment. I'm going to set the flap 1 bug, which is I'll set 190, nice round number. Okay, right turn now. Actually, I might overshoot this now, I think I might have left that a bit light. Okay, right, heading 010 all set. Oh, actually, this might be alright. Again, ease off on the descent rate a bit to go flaps 5 and set speed 180. There we go. If I do heading, I don't know, 360 on the approach. Oh, localizer established, so I'll set 018. No visual on Doncaster yet. Okay, what I will do, I'm going to move the final approach fix up. So the LNAV and VNAV courses on profile, there we go. Glider is established, so I'll maintain our current speed and flap setting for the moment. Config's good. what I will do is I'll quickly ding the cabin crew. And yeah, I'll hold this for the moment, so I'll start getting the gear out shortly. Good stuff. Yeah, that turn worked out quite nice. Yeah, I thought I was going to overshoot it there, but it was actually alright in the end. Good stuff with 7 miles. Oh, is that Doncaster? Yes, it is. There is Doncaster. We have it in sight. Good stuff. Right, so I'm going to go gear down, flat 15 now, and I'm going to set 160 knots with that. Maintain until at least 40 of me. Stereo sound. Start switches to continuous. And yep, we'll hold that config there again. Get all the retracts on now. What are we doing the cabin? My bad. With regards to the missed approach procedure, close that one. Runway heading is 019 up to 2,500 feet. And turn right back to the Doncaster Sheffield ADF? Yeah, ADF. You've got to call it ADB for some reason. Okay, you've got flat 30 and final approach speed, which is 151. Landing checklist, sound switch continuous, steering is armed, landing is down, and the flaps are 30, green light, landing check's complete. There we go, fully configured. It's a little blustery. Right, oh well, not to worry. It's not too bad. Yeah, we're good. Okie dokie. 1,000 feet. We are visual, so we moved the landing, stabilisation gateway. Throw that and disconnect the autopilot. I'll fly down. Correction, just keep it on the downs and visually as well, get slightly to the right. Nice. Follow that down, trim it out. Go through 500 feet, stabilise, continuing. It's definitely a bit bumpy. It's at a very slight variation. It is variable 2 knots, but it's not variable. Be it very light.
Minimums.
Oh no.
100. 50, 40, 30, 10.
Speeds up. Versus normal. Manual brake in here so we can try and make this exit. Auto brake is disarmed. Quite heavy braking. Idle reverse. 30, 20. Reverse stowed. Just about. The auto brake 2 didn't do us very well there, but oh well. Never mind. We still made it. Off on Charlie. Right. Welcome to Doncaster. Clean the aircraft up. Flaps up. Okay, we'll taxi to stand. We need 40 to trim set. Melt off. And fire VEP up straight away. The apron's literally just there. There's a trim set. Weather radar off. Get the pro heats off. Stuff. Right. I think I'll just park on probably that one there. Is that a good stand? Nice and straight in. Cool. Yeah, that went quite well, fairly smooth, a little bit of a slow deceleration, hence the quite hard braking at the end, but nothing too bad, nothing to worry about. In fact, that's for, we're going for Romeo. Yeah, I'll go on 4 Romeo, yeah. Stand 4 itself will be for a bigger, heavier aircraft. If we go on 4 Romeo, then something can get on 4 Lima as well, so we'll stick on it. Good stuff. Flight director's off. I'll follow it into that line, give or take. I can't really see it from the outside. Okay, parking brake set. Onto the APU. Cut the engines. And we will clean ourselves up. Okay. That's all right off. We'll come down here. Set GPU as well. Just get them guys up. You can get the GPU on, so you can now get the APU off. I'm going to set these away, realigning. There we go. That's all off. Trucks are set, plan can be released. Sort of block time, 3 hours 24 minutes. Get the flight door open. Doors open, 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 open. One thing I will point out with the scenery, you can see that there is a white line there. That's not there in the actual release copy of Doncaster. Just with me doing some of the development work for it. I think Joe used that as a some sort of reference point, and I keep forgetting to remove it. But yeah, so ignore that. Right, shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps are off. Propellers are off. Hydraulic panel on set. Flaps are up. Parking brakes released. Start levers are cut off, and the weather radar's off. Parking check's complete. Good stuff. Welcome to Doncaster. Well, that was an interesting. What? Oh well. Anyway, now that's being done. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That was definitely very fun. Nice thing, a little bit different. Finally get a holiday flight in this season, albeit very brief. So yeah guys, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ra.